January 25th is like have some like festival. What is that festival? Somebody can raise your hand and answer me.
You go, James.
Chinese New Year.
Right, it is Chinese New Year, and in Chinese calendar it is Chinese New Year. But in your calendar, it is just a past at the first January 1st. It is a New Year. So what is Chinese New Year? So someone can answer me. What is Chinese New Year?
Chinese New Year is a new year for the Chinese people.
Yep. Chinese New Year celebrates the beginning of the year on the Chinese calendar. We enjoy the last day of this year and celebrate the next year is coming. So we do not have a sleep at that day. It is sometimes called the Spring Festival because after Chinese New Year, the ancient Chinese believe the spring is coming. The New Year starts in late January or early February on the new moon, and it ends in early or late February. The Chinese New Year begins at the beginning of the year and ends at the Lantern Festival. Altogether is 15 days. It depends on the moon cycle. After Chinese New Year, it is the Lantern Festival. Then we eat Tang Yuan. So, have some question?
What's Tang Yuan?
So, this is a food. So, next slideshow, there's like a saying. Anybody else?
We have parades and costumes. You have parades and costumes.
Probably not. So it's like many years ago. So any questions?
I do. Does family gather for New Year's celebration?
Of course. So they think they need to be together, but this like China this day at a New Year, everybody know there's like some have a new kind of illness. So most of people cannot just go back to home. They just can stay in the home.
James, I have another. Do people have to go to work for those 2 weeks?
Nope.
All vacation?
All vacation. Like before Chinese New Year, you have like 2 weekends to have a vacation, and then New Year, and then like 1 week's vacation, and you go back to work. How's that? So what do we eat during the Chinese New Year? So in southern China, they eat Tang Yuan. It is a kind of food made with black sesame and sticky rice. So it is like this big. Everyone is like this big, and it's like tastes very good. And there's like can make like red beans and green beans and make kind of like even the pasta. And they also eat dumplings, everybody know, but as southern Chinese, they didn't eat very much because they like to eat Tang Yuan and some vegetables and many foods made of meat. In northern China, they eat a lot of dumplings. every day in Chinese New Year. So you can eat like one day have the dumplings and you say, it's delicious. But after like 15 days, you don't want to eat dumplings anymore. And they also make some pickles made by themselves. Like every family makes them themselves every year. Like my grandpa is like every year makes some pickles for my dad and me and my brother. So he can make many delicious food with the pork. So we eat mochi every year. It just means your life will improve and be better. Northern Chinese like regular mochi, and Southern Chinese prefer spicy mochi.
We'll keep going with the slides, and then we'll take questions at the end. Okay.
So, have some questions? What do we do during Chinese New Year? So someone knows what do we do? What do we do during the Chinese New Year?
We do something called the dragon dance, where people dress up in costumes that are like the dragons and red dragon, and then we do some kind of dance.
Right, but we didn't do it like very much. So that was the Asian celebrate. So we go to our relatives' houses to say Happy New Year, and children are given some money. The tradition of money comes from a story about a monster that touches the heads of children, and if a child is touched by the monster, he will have a big illness. To keep the monster away, parents will put some money next to the child's pillow, and the monster is scared by money, so it will run away. You can get many money at Chinese New Year. Parents get new clothes and toys for New Year, and we put chunlian on the door that we change every year. So there's like a chunlian. It's like a Chinese word, and it is like it just means like you're gonna be very healthy and very rich, and you can't just very normal just put up. You need to like change like a 1018 angle. So because they believe the money and some very nice things is coming.
James, is Julian, are they plants, or is it food, or is it a...
There's going to be a video in a minute, so you'll see, I think.
Anything. What is Little New Year? So you can say Little New Year is the New Year's little brother. On that day, we clean up our house and put candy on the cooktop gas. And the cooktop god is the leader of the family. Every December 25th, he will go to talk with the Jade Emperor. Did anyone know who is Jade Emperor?